mic, so we're going to keep off the audio. But it's
okay. So I'm gonna just record today's video, and since I'm not able to go live, I'm gonna post what happened today, and that's all. So currently, right now, we have a PDS tornado warning. It's gonna get downgraded shortly.
Very low right now. So as long as our lifted condensation level stays low, these are surface-based storms. The tornado threat will continue to stay very elevated. I don't see this tornado risk really going anywhere anytime soon. This is back over to Ryan Scholl. He also has a view here from
Sorry guys,
61 year
trying to figure out stuff.
In a second from the distance on this storm. Also, PDS tornado warning expires in 5 minutes. We no longer have a PDS warning for an active tornado. There is still a PDS tornado warning.
How do I do this? I have no clue.
So Dan Fitz is the closest right now to our new cell that is currently forming here off to the north of Highway 2. Still very low clouds.
But we are trying a new radar today.
As it tracks to the northeast. It's mainly moving north and northeast right now.
We are trying a new thing. The tornado right now has moved out of the particularly dangerous situation, so it's probably going to get canceled, but we're keeping it up. Here's our tight rotation. This could be our next PDS. This tornado is on the ground right now.
Now that you're graduating, are we fixing to see live storm chasing? Maybe at some point. We'll see. You guys want audio on or off, by the way? Is it annoying or is it fine? No, it's kind of glitchy. I'm just trying to listen to see if he's saying anything. That might be a tornado right there on the left. Look at that. It's just a scud bump.
We're just waiting. They're for sure going to cancel this before that. It expires in 3 minutes.
There's a lot more offs than on.
Does it? No, that doesn't.
Yeah, it looks like we have a tornado in progress on the left side of your screen. This is north of Highway 2. That's a new tornado, left side of your screen. That is a brand new tornado that has just dropped. That is a tornado that is in progress east of Highway 61 on the left side of your screen. And it looks like it's becoming a cone tornado. That is definitely a tornado in progress. So we once again have another tornado.
Can I add a layout?
Clearly a tornado.
Hold on.
And he zooms in here.
I'm going to create a new layout because
it looks like it's a non-condensed tornado right now. You can see the rotation. It's not nearly as rapid as before, but it is definitely still. This could easily still go as a strong tornado. Looks like it's trying to condense right now. So a brand new tornado forming again just north of Whitman, Nebraska. It's on the ground there just a moment ago, and now it's back to being a funnel cloud. So I don't think we have ground contact. We cannot see ground contact, but we definitely just had a tornado a moment ago. Looks like a new one is trying to form. Definitely spinning. And that might have been it. That might have just been a quick tornado. I mean, there's still a lowering here, but it doesn't look like it's
that does not help.
Dropping.
Okay.
Yes, tornado warning ends in 2 minutes, by the way. Thank you, Bill, for the super chat.
I have no clue why I did
Our
that.
northern storm that's back up east of Whitman, that's the only one that's been on the ground for a while. East of Whitman Road, it's usually far north of Whitman. That one has been producing for quite some time. So, velocities have rapidly intensified on the storm off to the north of Highway 2. Freddie McKinney's coming up on this as well right now. This again, Dan Fitz.
So I'm going to show you our
Go back over to
threat. We are using a new radar called WeatherWise.
This is back to Freddie McKinney, who's also coming up on
this is our threat continuing through the hours. And this red circle is what we're going to likely see severe weather from.
See velocities have intensified over the last few minutes.
We're gonna switch back to our regular one. We also might have a tornado on the ground.
Does John have something? Okay, John McKinney says he sees a tornado.
So, old funnel. Yeah.
That might have been what.
Okay.
That might have been what Dan saw. Look at Dan's view, by the way. Look at this mesocyclone.
Oh, and we are back down to regular tornado warnings.
Further to the north. Velocities are really strong right now. It's kind of an inflow, though.
We are back down to regular tornado warnings. We are back down to tornado on the ground.
We are back down to now a bit more of a. We are back down to now a confirmed tornado warning, which is the northern storm that's been confirmed. We're likely going to see a new tornado drop on this storm here at any moment. If this tracks to the northeast here near Highway 2.
I'm seeing if it works.
This is
Can't tell. Does it give me a reddish tint?
Again, if we had a tornado, it'd be trying to form there
Yeah,
in the middle of your storm.
I'll tell later. I am going to be right back.
I'm gonna go back.
But currently, we have a tornado on the ground.
Go back to Dan. Got something.
We have a potential strong tornado on the ground. I wouldn't rule out another PDS tornado, but I have no clue, and we're gonna take a quick look. But yeah. Our northern storm is the observed tornado.
Freddie has it.
None of our other storms are severe right now.
Just like a satellite.
You're not allowed to broadcast them.
So that was a little NATO. I mean, if you compare it to the wedge that we just had, basically
There's
it's
some.
here north of Whitman.
Accidentally showed them.
Things are already occluding. I mean, this is similar to what we saw at the last.
So yeah, like you saw on weather on my other radar, this is our base.
That one started out as a really tiny little tornado for a few minutes, and it went away. And this one could do something very similar. The supercellular is organizing rapidly. I'm gonna get water real quick. I'll keep it on, Freddie.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
They have just upgraded this warning in Grant and Cherry counties in Nebraska to a confirmed tornado, which we just saw. Looks like it has occluded.
Mom, the reason I have this. Okay. So these are all our storm chasers. We do not have any cameras here, I don't think. I will be keeping an eye though on.
It might try to drop right here. There's like more than one area of rotation.
We are currently searching for Nebraska traffic cams. I will tell you when we have cams.
This is it's really windy. This is Dan Fitz as well. I'm gonna go back to Freddie. Dan Fitz has at least a rotating.
Definitely a funnel. Definitely a funnel right now.
Little funnel there on the left.
We for sure
I think that's gonna be the main area of
have
rotation.
a tornado on the ground. We actually have a potential strong tornado. They are both observed. We had a PBS at the beginning of the video, but now we just have observed warnings for right now. In the meantime,
I know it's about to drop or what. Get some freaking tornado stuff happening. Freaking tornado stuff happening.
Sorry, guys, I'm checking out cams.
What's that direction? Go.
Both cams are out currently. No bum.
Oh, there's a tornado right there. Might be a tornado.
We have a small tornado on the ground. I'm getting reports from.
Off the Whitman Road in Nebraska.
To the right of the road going north right now. Cones coming down.
Velocities are pretty strong in the hook.
I don't know if that's the main tornado or what. It could even just be another satellite for all I know.
Oh my god, I'm blocking it. Okay, so these are our tornadoes. Right here. The places that I circled are the places that our tornadoes are, obviously. Here's our warning. I wouldn't be surprised if a tornado warning gets issued. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can draw across both screens. I never did that. We're gonna get rid of that duplicate. So that is our weather so far.
But apparently they are saying that this
We don't
is
have
underground.
cameras are still out, so we don't have any access.
On right, your screen is a supercell again, north of Whitman, Nebraska. This is Freddie McKinney, who's also on YouTube. Well, very low clouds there, so they're very low. I don't see anything actively in progress.
Nice. The cameras are just taking photos of the road conditions.
Shout out to
Oh, the hook.
Did that.
The hook just got crazy. Look at that hook. Sweet. Come on, look at that hook. So, I am going to take a 30-second break. Be right back. So you would never know how fast 30 seconds is. It's pretty fast. Unbelievable hook.
We have a huge hail core also on this storm now.
What Mac said. We have a huge hail core.
3-inch-sized hail, which is apple size on North Whitman Road. And
We have 2 observed warnings, but we have 2 pieces of rotation.
Our mesocyclone, we are going to see a brand new tornado form on this as it moves to the northeast. Once again, in Cherry and Grant counties here in Nebraska, which is getting very.
We have potentially 3 tornadoes in one storm. How do we feel about that?
This storm has been producing
I haven't liked it.
producing multiple tornadoes. We've had 5 tornadoes.
My stream will start. I'm sorry about that.
Funnel, possibly.
That's for when I go
That's
live.
just scud on the top left. There's been a lot of areas rotation on this particular storm. We've seen.
I don't know, that's one of the wildest things I've ever seen.
It's been very interesting, to say the least. This has been, from a meteorology standpoint, crazy.
But currently we don't have that much
Hey,
stuff.
Super chat. What is even happening? Weather.
Could be just the whole mezzo. How far down is that?
This one expires in 19. This one expires in 4 minutes. Cheers.
Yeah, can you not do that in the chair?
Oh my God, the mezzo's like 3 miles away.
Okay, so
Look at the velocities. This is all inflow. So it's not a tornado, but
This
we
right
actually have
here is our
tornadoes
main
that is forming
supercell
around
that's
a massive
dominating.
cyclone here. We've at least had 1 or 2 now, I think.
If you are in this path, I would watch out for this.
Look at the mess, though. Look at
These 5% tornadoes have been wild recently. Yeah, they have.
If you are in winter, you're in a direct path, so you could potentially be in this area. Please watch out if you are in winter, South Dakota. Or winter. Yeah, winter, South Dakota.
Todd with Surgeon says PDF's radar watch for Wisconsin tomorrow. It's too early to tell. Let's see what the meso-analysis looks like tomorrow, honestly.
We have actually a lot of weather. I'm going to talk about tomorrow, even though I talked about tomorrow in our video this morning.
The chances are much higher.
So we have a 5% risk, but we still have a 30% hatched. Right.
He's on the same storm.
We have a 15% hatch
Left
risk.
side is a little, I think
Yeah,
that's
10%
good
hatch.
funnel.
Anywhere in this hatch risk, we could see long track tornadoes through the evening hours.
Probably included at this point. The velocities are much weaker. The dominant supercell right now is north of Highway 2. Good shot to Antone for the super chat. Wasn't this a conditional risk that broke the cap? This was a conditional risk.
So we are still
And
waiting.
also, I thought the entire day Nebraska would be the state that actually had tornadoes. I've been saying it all day. I think I said it in today's video, both videos. Pretty sure I said that this would be like the main area to watch for. We have had now multiple tornadoes.
So, yeah, we are expecting maybe a full-blown tornado outbreak tomorrow through the evening hours. Like I said, they actually did move the moderate risk of severe weather tomorrow. So where the 15% hatched risk is for tornadoes is where the moderate risk is. Good thing is this area.
Don't think we have a tornado. We haven't had any confirmation, but Bray's coming up on it. Lots of these are strong, but yeah, that's really more the
This area is also strong for long track tornadoes. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning, so let's take a look at that. It has a tornado possible label. It's word for golf ball size hail. It's also a considerable threat.
A new tornado
And 60-mile-per-hour winds. We have a new tornado warning, actually. The tornado warning is radar indicated rotation. It is word for 1-inch, 50-size hail, and ping pole balls. I should have said.
Highway 97. Few roads in the path. Again, fairly rural areas.
So here's our tornado warning that we're just issued.
Don't have any towns here, just north of Whitman, population of 33, so again, very rural. But if you are in this warning, seek shelter. Again, storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom. You've got me there. This has been a very dangerous last couple hours with the tornadoes that we've seen. We go to Dan Fitz. Dan Fitz is pushing into this right now. He's also in a low signal area. The right side of your screen is where we've been looking. See if we can go back to Freddie. I think he just came back. Freddie's back.
We are going to take a 30-second break. You guys can take a look at this. Well, 30-second break.
1 second.
Okay, so yeah, we have a new tornado warning issued. It's radar indicated. This storm right here, that's observed tornado, will probably be downgraded soon.
Like in the hook right now. He is really low signal, but he's like in where the hook echo is.
We'll have radar indicated rotation here soon.
Maybe not. At least on my map, it's Freddy's way further south. I don't know if his location's updated.
We have a potential strong tornado on the ground. And we potentially have some debris. Let's take a look at what this storm has been. What's the path look like?
Be back at any second, though.
This is what the path has been looking like. In this area.
This is on the ground. It'll be east.
So,
Whitman Road.
we still have a tornado watch. It's issued for 11 o'clock. Till 11.
Live in Nebraska, and these chasers need to be careful on what roads they're on. There's a lot of what we call no maintenance roads, aka minimal roads. That's definitely one of the concerns, especially out here.
If you are in Minneapolis, Monday I would be watching out. Des Moines I would also be watching out. Cedar Rapids to the Iowa City area I would watch out. The Madison area.
There could be a sizable
That
tornado here,
area.
if possible, north of higher.
These areas. All of these areas on Monday.
97.
Watch out. Including the Omaha area, I will count.
Dan Fitz
All of these areas, please watch out for severe weather.
Do you have any SPC outlook as well for tonight? Here in a second.
Here's the new outlook for today. They just updated it.
We're just on this right now.
You have two. I'm surprised they kept the slight risk
This is
down
Connor
here in
Croft,
Texas.
just off to the north of Highway 2.
It's not like they click camera. Okay,
If we have a tornado, it's in the right middle of your screen.
this is what it looks like in our slight risk down in Texas. I don't see nothing. I'm surprised they even kept the slight risk down here. They kept the slight risk up here for Nebraska, South Dakota, Montana, and North Dakota. They kept this. They didn't keep the Wichita one. They didn't keep the one for Texas.
My phone disconnected from Dad's.
Let's take a look at
Shut off.
our new. This is our risk. They still have a 5% risk down in
just outside
that area,
of
which is
Poland and
confusing.
Hyannis, Nebraska, and Cherry and Grant counties. So Freddie has signal again. You can kind of see it a little bit in the middle of your screen on Freddie's POV. You can kind of see the mezzo. It kind of looks like it's coming down a little bit there in the middle. So if we have a tornado, it's going to be kind of the middle right of your screen. It's come on the grass. Nothing clear, though. Lines are very low, though, for sure.
This is a large severe thunder for warning. It is for paintball size hail, and we are downgrading the warning to radar indicated. Due to the storm is out of the observed area, it is now moving into the radar indicated. So we are going ahead of the storms for a little bit, and I see it won't let me.
Looks like Shoal has like really. I was about to say, I think he has like really scary looking clouds. Very raggedy clouds. This is often a mistake before a tornado, by the way. If you look at the left middle of your screen, you can see how low the clouds are getting to the ground. That is not like a huge funnel or tornado, but it's likely just
Okay.
clouds, not really rapidly rotating or anything like that.
This tornado warning right here is gonna be
So
canceled
this
for
could
sure.
have to be a mistake for a tornado. I'm not saying that this is the same thing that is going on with our actual possible
It's
tornado.
expiring in 9 minutes. We'll see if it
but
is led to
really
expire,
we actually might have
or
a tornado
if it's not.
Dan Fitz, I think, is driving through it, but he's just lost signal again. Dan Fitz is right where, or not far from where our tornado would be. It's like in the middle of this right now.
So, if you are in these areas, please
Velocities are
stay
really
weather
strong. We might
aware.
have a new tornado on the ground. It's we can be rain wrapped, but Be off to the east of Whitman Road, going up towards right along Calf.
And again, this warning expires here soon. We may go live Monday if we have a live stream.
Back over to Connor.
We may go live. But fortunately, we do not have a live stream, so we are not able to go live.
I think he's still on Whitman Road. I don't think he's on Calf Creek Road.
What that elephant trunk was? That had to be the anti-cyclonic, right?
Velocities are still really strong right now going along Calf Creek Road.
So,
West Iowa Storm Chasers from becoming a member.
That's like it was a satellite. So the wave was like doing that curly Q thing, which is wild.
Hey, by the way, Todd and Nicholas with $100 super chats. Really appreciate the generosity.
it is not a tornado emergency. Not a PDS. It is.
Johnson Zachary, the motivation graduation gift. Congratulations on your degree. I appreciate that. So, those that are wondering, by the way,
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It's not officially yet, but
Yeah, Rapid City.
at least completed all
Pink
my classes and all my
ball
finals
size hail.
today.
60-mile-per-hour winds. It expires in 1 hour and 22 seconds.
I don't think Shoal has it anymore. Shoal has around 2-inch sized hail in his area, so there's been around 2-inch sized hail. So I will be graduating most likely within the next 9 or 10 days with a bachelor's degree in meteorology. We'll officially be a meteorologist. As a reminder, by the way, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below.
I just had to.
And we will be live here as long as this is still tornadic enough to the point where we need to be live for it. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon so you're notified of the latest updates. This is not going to be our only live stream.
We are going to
tomorrow
leave
and Tuesday and Wednesday with severe weather
shortly.
I know I really did not.
Because I have to get to bed to go to school tomorrow. But we are going to use our new radar for the last couple minutes that we are
It's absolutely bonkers what we've seen on the stream already.
We are using. I feel like this would be better over here.
1 hour wedge tornado. This is from again, John McKinney, who was one of the first storm chasers to spot this tornado. He was on it pretty much the entire time. It was a huge wedge. It was about 1 mile to 2 miles wide. We don't exactly know how large, but it was fairly large. And again, that's just one of the images of this huge tornado that was ongoing earlier in the spring.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
All right, they have upgraded this tornado warning. We are back to a confirmed tornado warning here off to the north of Highway 2 in Cherry County. It's also producing baseball-sized hail on this cell. So this is up to baseball-sized hail. If you are in this warning, seek shelter. The velocities are once again pretty much off the charts. So we have another wedge in progress right now. We don't have any visual confirmation right now. There will be another chaser back over near 97 that is going to be near this. Connor is obviously repositioning. There are several storm chasers here. The amount of lightning that we're seeing, it might be a bit easier to see. These are the velocities not bugged out. Again, very strong rotation right now, circling around this mesocyclone.
This tornado right here was just issued
we likely have
as
a tornado in progress to be heading up towards Highway 97. So if you are in this warning, make sure that you're in your safe place.
Tornado on the ground.
The lowest floor possible. And dangerous storm right now tracking off to the northeast here in Nebraska, off to the northwest of Mullen.
We have a potential dangerous tornado continuing.
That are in the long-term tracks of this supercell. This is kind of the general direction that it's going.
This is our direction it's going. Max is popping me now.
So I'll have to keep an eye on that as well.
So keep an eye if you're in this area.
Strong tornado in progress near Calf Creek Road. So another tornado that is in progress.
Okay.
Don't have any plan of going.
Okay, stay weather aware. This is going to be our end of our video. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
It's a legit thing here.